Alright, so I can't log into my Skype to get the video from the video that me and Colby did yesterday, and when I did the premiere, I accidentally put my NFL picks and everyone was laughing. So, this is a new premiere or whatever, new picks. These are my picks. Everyone knows my picks already, but I just want to do it again, just get some comments and hear your picks. So, let's start off with the NL. So, I don't remember, but yeah, I got the Cardinals in 3. I think the Cardinals are a better team. They're at home. The Phillies, they barely made it. They didn't have a good September. I thought the Cardinals had a better September. Goldie and Arenado are gonna. I think there's gonna be close games, but I got Goldie and Arenado show. I think the Phillies pitching looks sexier, but I just think the Cardinals home field advantage, and they're riding their momentum. I think they'll win that series. 2-1. All right, Mets Padres. Give me the Mets in 2, I guess. Mets in 2. I think the Padres are gonna have trouble, but I think the Padres have been through too much drama. They gave up half their farm system for Soto. I like the Mets pitching more. They're at home. I just think they're gonna win the series 2-0. So there we go. Rays and Guardians. I got the Rays, unfortunately. I'm kind of slandering my own takes. This is going against my religion of hating the Rays. But yeah, I just think the Rays have too much playoff experience. I just think they're sneaky. They cheat. So I don't know. They're gonna somehow bring the dome from Tropicana and just plop it into Progressive Field. And those are all jokes, by the way. But I just think the Rays. Both guys can pitch. Both teams can pitch. I hope Cleveland wins. I'm rooting for Cleveland, but I got the Rays winning in 3. And it's gonna be a tight series. I like Cleveland's hitting more. I like their team's more likable. Even though they do the same thing as the Rays, they're just more likable, man. And they're a real franchise. But yeah, I got the Rays winning, unfortunately. They have a Rosarina. They pop off in the playoffs. I know last year they were 1 and done. Hopefully they do it again, but yeah, got the Rays. All right, Mariners, Blue Jays. I got the Blue Jays winning 2-0 in the series. I think Gosman and Manoah will outmatch him. Castillo's gonna be good. I don't know who's gonna be game 2. It's probably gonna be Robbie Ray or Kirby. But game 1's gonna be Castillo and Manoah. That should be good. Two really good pitchers, 2 aces. I think the first game will be closer. In the second game, I think the Jays will, win by 3. I think we're a better team, better offense. I think their bullpen's better. So if it's a close game, maybe their bullpen could shut us down. But I think our hitting will get it done. Both teams could hit, but I just think it's our time to move on and get to the DS. So there we go. All right, we're moving on to the divisional series. Start off with NL. Give me the Braves in 5. I think the Cardinals will keep it close. They're going to keep trying to win for Yachty and Wainwright and Pujols. But the Braves are just stacked, man. They're a stacked team. And World Series champions last year for a reason. And, I think the Cardinals, they have a good roster. Just, some of their bullpen I don't like outside of Helsley, Gallegos. Those guys are studs. The middle bullpen scares me. The Braves hitting is just too much, I think. But the Cardinals will keep it close because they're the damn Cardinals and they know how to win in the playoffs. So, but I got the Braves winning this series. Mets and Dodgers. Give me the Dodgers in 4. I don't think they'll sweep them because of the Mets pitching. But the Dodgers just outweigh the Mets when it comes to hitting. The Mets are a balanced team, Lindor, Marte, McNeil, Nimmo. They have a lot of good hitters. But the power is just too much. The Dodgers have more power. They have more star power on pitching, bullpen, everything. The Dodgers spend money on every positional need, and they got it. So give me the damn Dodgers winning the series in 4. All right, the DS's. Blue Jays, Astros. Unfortunately, I got the Astros winning in 5. I think the Blue Jays will. I think they will. They'll hold their own. I think they'll give them a fucking run for their money. But the Astros just too much experience. George Springer take on his old team, but the Astros are loaded with hitters. Pena, Altuve, Alvarez is gonna scare me. Bregman, even though he's not having like the best year, I think Bregman's a beast. Verlander, Urquidy, they have a lot of great players, and the Astros are just gonna keep being good for a few years, man. Once Verlander retires, maybe they go downhill, but they're gonna be really good. So, give me the Astros in 5. Yankees and Rays, give me the Yankees in 3. I think the Rays parade is done, and they get swept by the Yankees. I think Judge is going to carry them. I think Cole's actually going to have a good game in the playoffs. I think Severino's going to be good. I think they're going to sweep them, I think Yankee Stadium's going to be popped because Judge broke the record, so, and he has a lot of stuff. He got the contract in the offseason that he has to worry about, and it's gonna be interesting. But I got the Yankees moving on. All right, ALCS. I got the Astros in 6. Astros win in 6 in the Bronx. They just own the Yankees. They outmatch them in the regular season, playoffs, doesn't matter. They just own them, man. And I just don't think it's gonna stop. The Yankees win this series. I think they win the World Series, but I got the Astros winning in 6. They're the better team. They just outmatched the Yankees somehow. I think the Yankees will give them a fight. I think the Yankee fans, I know it won't be a World Series, but I think this year they won't be that mad. I think it won't be a choke. It will be like more of they just got outbeat. They just got beat, and that's why I got the Astros. I like their pitching. Alvarez is a stud, man. Yordan is a beast, and yeah, he's probably my favorite player on the Astros. And I think ALCS MVP is going to go to Altuve just to piss him off. All right, next one, Braves and Dodgers. Give me the Dodgers in 7. Another game 7 between these two. It'll go deep, but it'll be Dodgers at home. Not in Texas. It's not going to be in will be Dodgers at home. The 3rd year in a row, and the Dodgers get the W over the Braves. I just think it's the Dodgers' year to make the World Series again. Obviously, you see I got the Astros winning it, but we'll talk to that later. But they'll make the World Series again. They're just good. Their team's good, A lot of depth, good pitching, There you go. All right, World Series final, 2017 rematch, Astros and Dodgers. Yeah, this one goes to 7 again. This time the Astros win again. They don't cheat. They don't because I think the Dodgers, no Walker Buehler, right? He's out for the year. That's gonna affect them. The Astros don't have any major injuries. All their main players are there. Walker Buehler's a big piece. Kershaw's not that good in the playoffs, outside of 2020, but you know what that year meant, but I think they'll just, the Astros will win this series. They'll win this series and cement themselves as one of the best teams of the decade. Late 2010s, early 2020s, and they'll win another World Series. Dusty Baker will get his first World Series as a manager, and yeah, that's it. I got the Astros winning. I know it's boring, but how many of these teams were from last year? So the Braves made the playoffs last year. The Cardinals made the playoffs last year. The Dodgers made the playoffs last year. So 3 teams from the NL and I think 3 teams from the AL. Rays made the playoffs last year. Yankees made the playoffs last year. Astros made the playoffs last year. So, 6 new teams, 6 old teams. I hope the new teams, Blue Jays, make the World Series. But I think the old teams are going to get it done. They've been good for long, and I'm keeping the damn status quo. Give me the Astros to win the World Series in 2022. And that's it. Those are my predictions. That's it. Peace. And yeah, subscribe to Colby Albertson's channel. We did the video together. It's just I couldn't find it because my Skype couldn't load up and I couldn't get the video. So that's all I got to say. Peace. Yeah.